So Denny, tell us a story about the rescue kitties.
Well, all of our pets are rescues, even our dog. I mean, we foster with Proverbs 12:10.
Nice.
Here locally. Proverbs is a great organization. They save many lives, but we have been fostering. We've fostered over 100 dogs here. I know, and I don't know, not that many cats, but because every time the cats come, we keep them. And the story on Charlie, my son was working a job where he had to go visit homes, people's homes, and they had a lot of cats there. And Nicholas looks around, he sees one sitting out by the street. He goes, well, what about that one? He goes, I don't know, it's been sitting there for 3 days, hadn't moved. So Nick went out and he says, I'll take that one. He brought her home, and she was badly injured. She was literally hours from dying, but she's not now. And then Norman, the patriarch here, he's the man. Norman was also a foster, and I kind of fell in love with him, and so he ended up staying here. He kind of runs the neighborhood now. Everybody knows Norman.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a toot.
He's got a little bit of a toot. I told you, he's in charge.
Yeah, he's large and in charge.
And Ched is one that my daughter rescued. He was running wild in the woods near her home, and she was able to trap him. He was a little bit feral and scared, so scared. And he's beautiful too. So he ended up staying here, and there is one more hiding upstairs you haven't met, and that is Blevins. She was left. People moved away and left her. I don't know who does that, but they left her. But that's the story. They're great.
So what's behind the name NashCats Studio?
Well, I'm a jazz musician, for one thing. And there was always that old-fashioned saying of, oh, he's a jazz cat. That guy's a jazz cat, you know. But we had a black kitty that was named Jazz Cat that was also a foster, imagine that. And I just loved him to death. And he would hang out down here with me quite a bit. And so I just named the studio Jazz Cat.
All right. Do you want to tell us about some of your guitars?
Oh, these are my other kids.
Okay.
So
you have the kitties and the other kids and the guitars.
I have 4 cats, 3 kids, and lots of guitars. So, and I love them. Everybody goes, well, why do you need so many different ones? And the truth is they all have their own voice, and they all inspire you differently when you pick one up. This particular guitar just. This one has many voices. Yeah, this is a heritage.
Wow.
This is fairly new to my collection, but
okay.
I really love these. But very warm sounding, very great for jazz.
And have you named any of your guitars?
I have actually. There's a particular Gibson up there that I've had about 3 years now, and it's a 1959 vintage original spec, which means it's made exactly as a replica of the 1959, which is the holy grail of Gibson guitars. I mean, they sell upwards of 300,000 to 500,000. And I was at a store here in town and with a couple friends, and that one just kind of spoke to me. And to me, it was like, I mean, I hate to admit it, but you know, a young Sophia Loren is just like, it doesn't get much better than that. And so I said, it was like Sophia Loren winking at me, come here, you know. And so I named that guitar Sophia.
So before we leave, would you mind playing us some music?
What's the gig pay, Lisa?
It's all for the kiddies. It's for the cause.
Okay.
It's for the cause.
You've got it. I'd be happy to.
Thank you.